buckle up. It's going to be a different kind of Shameless Elle today. It is 9 p.m. at night on a Wednesday. And why the fuck am I filming a podcast right now? Because I'm showing up. I'm just going to show up because we don't have an episode ready for you tomorrow. And I sat on the couch today, just kind of like ready to give up, just feeling like what am I even doing? We can't get it together. We can't, get these episodes out for you. And I thought, I'm just going to show up. I'm just going to show up. So here I am. I don't know what we're going to talk about today, but, get your laundry out of the dryer and, put your headphones in and start the car, whatever it is that you're doing. This is the unedited Oversharing with Shameless Elle, and it is unedited because we don't have time to edit it after I film this at, what is it now, 9:30 at night. God damn it. Oh, I really wish I had a script. I wish I had something written down, but I don't. I'm just determined to show up. I'm determined to show up for you and not lay my head down and want to die because, God, that feels like it would just be so much easier right now. I don't know how the rest of you guys are doing right now, but fuck, it's been hard. The groceries, the gas, I am more broke than I have been in years. I'm working less to try and make this podcast a go. So, like and subscribe if you can. That would be great. That sounded a lot like begging, and it was. Just gonna take that one on the chin. It has been a fucking struggle. I tell you what, I am constantly fighting these, demons that keep trying to creep in of like self-doubt and insecurity. Starting this journey, I never expected it to feel a lot different than the silly little videos that I make on TikTok, but God, it's a lot more vulnerable. It's a lot more vulnerable and it's a lot more work. And I am just continually beating myself up. Oh, I mean, and I do it in all parts of my life. You're overweight, your nails are chipped, go have a shower, brush your hair, like get yourself together. You need to work more. You need to advertise that room that's still for rent at your studio. Your kids need you. Make sure that you're snuggling them and they leave tomorrow and you're so tired. Go for a walk, like clean up your fucking house. Get your shit together, Elle. Get your shit together. I'm laughing, but truly, there is a fucking huge part of me that just wants to cry all the time. And why am I telling you this? I mean, mostly because I don't have anything planned. Mostly because I don't have anything planned, but also because, you know what? Sometimes we just got to be vulnerable. Running this podcast isn't as great as everybody seems to, believe that it is. Everybody's congratulating me and really excited. And I'm so blessed to have that and so thankful for that. But also there's the real hard, dark side of it, which is trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing and, listening to the podcast and wondering, do I even have any fucking purpose coming out of my mouth? And then trying to edit these episodes has been the biggest nightmare I've ever had in any of the content creation world, because that's so not up my alley, and it's really not my job, but it's also extremely hard to find someone that just knows what you want and can do that without you having to kind of spend a lot of time working side by side and figuring that out together. And that's hard, and it takes so much more. And then, trying to do all of this and do it well and advertise it, and then also continue to do TikTok and Facebook and Instagram and YouTube shorts, and then also take care of my kids and go camping and be a good girlfriend and a good daughter and a good mom. It's God, it's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot for all of us, and I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. I don't think I'm fucking special, you know. This is not anything different than what you're probably feeling in your life, what anybody's feeling in their life. We're not special, are we? We always want to believe that we are, but the truth is that it's just the human experience, is, you know, wanting to try new things and going for it, and then just feeling waves of doubt all throughout it. Every time that I think I get my head straight and I'm positive and I'm like, just go out there, just go try your best, just do your thing. Eventually, or just truly not very long after, there's that little devil on my shoulder that's like, what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing? You don't have anything of value to offer. You're too old. You're too ugly. You're too this. You're too that. Your nails are chipped. and it just always seems to creep in. And sometimes I'm really good at you know, brushing that off and saying, fuck that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to listen to that voice, and I'm not going to let that in. And then other times it just sneaks up on you and it catches you, doesn't it? It just catches you in those moments. And today was one of those days where I was just like, well, we're not going to put out another episode. I've failed. I'm failing. I'm doing terribly at this. And then I thought, just show up. Just show up for them. Just show up and be there and make an unedited, very dark, poorly lit podcast for them to listen to. So here I am showing up for you. I've got an ice pack on my back, and I've got another ice pack over here waiting to keep me cold, because if I turn on the air conditioner, it's too hot, or if I turn on the air conditioner, it's too loud. So I have ice packs and a cold non-alcoholic beer, you know, to keep me refreshed. And just as I was setting up and I was determined and I was like, yes, I'm just going to show up. I'm just going to be there for them. My fucking internet wouldn't work. Can you fucking, like, it's just, sometimes it's like you're trying so hard, and then there's just one more obstacle in your way. So what did I do? I signed on to my upstairs neighbor's Wi-Fi. I have got tape holding my ring light together. I have got this computer that I'm working on sitting on top of a basket to make it the right height. I've got ice packs on my lap and a cold non-alcoholic beer, and I am just here to make it work. And you know what? I think that is just, you just got to own that journey, because I think that's at some point or another, I'd like to believe that everybody started out with some scotch tape and an ice pack just to hold it together, you know? It's not fancy and it's not pretty, but it's something. And so, you know, I don't know what you guys are doing in your life, if you're out there for a run or if you're having trouble getting off the couch. I don't know if you're having an easy time buying groceries, or, you know, you're having to use food stamps or ask for help. It's been an extraordinarily difficult time in the world. And a lot of us come and make these silly videos to try and distract ourselves or just to have a little bit of fun in the meantime. But in our real lives, it has been more difficult for more people all over the world than ever before. And God just, I don't have any good advice from you. I'm nobody to give you advice, but all I can say is just show up. Sometimes people will love you anyway. Even if you don't have anything good planned, and even if you don't succeed or blow them away, sometimes they love you just for showing up. So that's all I've got for you. Just a very quick 10-minute episode. Almost 11 now. And why? Because I just don't know that I have a whole lot more to say. I kind of wish I did. But go out there with your scotch tape and your ice pack and your non-alcoholic beer and just show up. And I hope you have a really good day, and I'll see you next time.